Hi, my name is Chloe. I am 24 and I've been in a wheelchair for just over 7 years now. And in that 7 years, I have come across a few wheelchair stereotypes or misconceptions about what being in a wheelchair actually means. The biggest misconception that people have about me is that I can't feel my legs. And that's not true. There are 27 vertebrae in the spinal cord, and if any one of those vertebrae gets damaged, there are thousands of different ways that could turn out. There could be a complete injury, incomplete injury, very, very long story, but I've gone through a lot of videos like this explaining that, so I'm not going to get into detail there. When I tell people that I'm a quadriplegic, their immediate response is, if they haven't actually met me, they think that I can't move my arms, which is not true. I can. So that means my injury was incomplete. The second misconception that I get is that I sleep in my wheelchair. That's definitely not true. I mainly get this from children, but I was actually, last year I was talking to this guy that I met on RSVP, and I was texting him. I hadn't actually met him in person, and I sent him a photo of me in my power wheelchair, and he replied back, "Is that the wheelchair that you sleep in?" No. This guy was like, what, 27, and he thought that I sleep in my wheelchair. No, that's definitely not true. The next stereotype or misconception that I have had, I've only ever had this from one person, and I have no idea if anybody else has experienced this, but it was this guy that I met a couple of years ago, and he had this weird delusion in his head that I was only friends with other people that are in wheelchairs. That's definitely not true. He actually thought that I only hang out with people in wheelchairs. I only talk to other people that are in wheelchairs. I only associate with people that are in my group. My group being people who are in wheelchairs. No, that's definitely not true. Another definite no for a misconception or stereotype of a person in a wheelchair: we are not contagious. To give you an example of this, alright, when I upload a video onto YouTube, when I'm editing the upload part, there is an option to tag certain keywords so it's easier to find in the search bar, such as disability, paraplegic, quadriplegic. But when it comes up to quadriplegic or spinal cord injury, there is an option in brackets, disease or medical condition. No, we are not contagious. This is not an illness. This is not something that if you touch someone in a wheelchair that you are going to get their disease or their illness. A wheelchair is not a disease. A quadriplegic or a paraplegic is not an illness. Just wanted to clear this up, that we are not ill, we are not sick, we do not have something wrong with us. And that is the biggest thing that I hate, is when people say, "What's wrong with you?" or "You just need to get better." There's nothing wrong with me. There is nothing that needs to get better, and I am not ill or sick. Something else that I wanted to address. Alright, I have no idea if anybody has come across this before, but okay, I uploaded a video around New Year's, just saying like Happy New Year's, rah rah rah, and I said that I fell off a roof and suffered a spinal cord injury. And I got this comment when I uploaded the link onto Facebook. I got a comment from one of my friends, and she said, "I didn't know you were in a car accident." What? I said that I had a spinal injury from falling off a roof. I didn't mention a car accident, and I don't know where that came from. Is it assumed that a person with a spinal injury or a person in a wheelchair has been in a car accident? That's actually one of the main things that people assume. Like, if someone comes up to me and asks me, like, I really, honestly, I don't mind if somebody comes up and asks me what happened. Just don't come up to someone in a wheelchair and ask what's wrong with them. You probably won't get a response from that. But a lot of people have come up to me and asked, were you in a car accident? No, I wasn't. But I think I can sort of understand that, and I do know a few people that are in wheelchairs that were in car accidents. But no, that's not the main thing, and that's not the reason why I'm in a wheelchair. I got drunk and I fell off a roof, spinal cord injury from that. And the last wheelchair stereotype misconception that I want to address is that we are not deaf, blind, or stupid. There has been a few times when I've been in a cafe and say I'm with a friend and the person who comes up to take our order looks at my friend and not at me and asks them what I would like. Hello, I'm here. I have eyes, I have a brain, I have ears that work. I can be addressed and I can be asked a question. I'm not stupid. If you have a disability and you come across any of these sorts of issues, problems, misconceptions or stereotypes, please let me know in the comments what they are. I would be really interested to know. And I think I will leave it there, and I will see you guys next time.